Hey everyone, this is Hannah with the Rocket Miner. Today has been kind of a slow news day, no breaking stories or big updates, so I wanted to take the opportunity today to take a little bit of a break from the news updates videos that I would usually do and spend some time talking about our local theater in our community and giving you some updates on what is coming up, what to be looking out for as far as local theater is concerned. So first off, we have the Actors Mission, our local volunteer theater group. Some exciting news for them. They were recently given a $2,000 donation from the Rocky Mountain Power Foundation. This donation is going to go towards the Actors Mission's ongoing construction project on their own black box theater building. That's located in downtown Rock Springs. They have the building. They've been working on fixing it up and making it into the theater that will house all of their shows in the future. So that donation from Rocky Mountain Power will definitely go a long way in helping with that project. So that is exciting. As far as projects and things coming up for the Actors Mission, they're looking into plays that they want to do in the future. And as part of that, they are going to be doing a readers committee soon. So for this readers committee, they are looking for people who are interested in reading and reviewing plays and helping decide which plays will be put on the stage as upcoming Actors Missions projects. So for anyone who is interested in being part of that committee, it is open to anyone who wants to be involved. That will be starting in late February. And they said that it will be a bi-weekly commitment for about 6 weeks. So if you have the time to dedicate to that and you like to read plays and would like to have a say in what we see here in Rock Springs with the Actors Mission, you can be a part of that. You can check their Facebook page for more information about it. But they are looking for people to help with that. That's a fun way to get involved. For the college, Western Wyoming Community College Theater, they have some shows that are coming up for the spring semester. The first one will be Songs for a New World. That will be in March. For the shows that are coming up, since we've had some relaxation on our public health orders and gatherings are allowed to be a little bit bigger, they are hoping that they'll be able to do their upcoming shows in person as well as offering the live stream. That will be similar to what they did with the Dancing at Lunessa performance that was in the fall, where they were able to live stream it and have in-person performances with an audience with just taking certain safety precautions. You have to wear a mask in the theater. There's distancing between the seats. So it'll probably be similar to that, but obviously as it comes closer there will be more updated COVID-19 guidelines. But they are hoping to be able to do in-person performances this semester. So the first show, Songs for a New World, is kind of in between a musical and a concert. It's not strictly a musical in the normal sense that it has a plot and characters that are all connected to tell one story. It is more of a collection of songs, but the songs are connected and they all kind of follow a specific theme. So the way that they described this on the Western Performing Arts Facebook page, they said it's a musical about life-defining moments and making a choice, or taking a stand, or retreating. They said it is a moving collection of songs examining life, love, and loss. I personally am not familiar with Songs for a New World, but I think it sounds incredible. So I'm really excited to see what it is. I think it'll be a unique experience, but a really cool show to see. And then also at Western, coming up in April, they're going to be doing Romeo and Juliet. Again, hoping to have in-person performances and a live stream. And I'm excited that the college will be doing Shakespeare. I am definitely a Shakespeare fan. Obviously, lots of people are familiar with Romeo and Juliet, but I feel like, especially in Wyoming, we don't have tons of opportunities to see Shakespeare actually performed live on a stage. So I think it's awesome that we'll get that chance through the college's production. So those are the shows coming up at Western. Definitely keep an eye out for those. At Rock Springs High School, they're currently working on doing Little Shop of Horrors. And that'll be their big show that they want to do for this spring semester. That will happen probably around April. If you're not familiar with Little Shop of Horrors, it's a popular Broadway musical. There's also a film version of it from the 80s. Personally, I know a little bit about it. I'm not extremely familiar with it. I know the concept and some of the characters and have heard the song Suddenly Seymour a lot, so I know that one. But I know that our editor, Caleb, loves this musical. It's very personal for him and he's attached. So he's very excited about this production. I'm excited that they're doing it so that I'll actually get the chance to see the full show and experience it. So that's what's coming up at the Rock Springs High School. Keep an eye out for that. And then at the Green River High School, they are currently in rehearsals for Cinderella. And that will be in April that they'll be doing performances. This is the Rodgers and Hammerstein musical version of Cinderella, so I'm excited about that. It's a very fun musical. I've been able to see it a few times, and it's just classic, has some really catchy songs and a really fun story, just based on the fairy tale. So it's a really good one. I think it'll be really fun to see that. And then also something really exciting that's happening for the Green River High School Theater is that at the beginning of March, they will be having Broadway, TV, and film actor Thane Jasperson coming to teach a couple theater master classes. They'll have 2 classes for high school students and 1 class for middle school students. You can go to their Facebook page, the Green River High School Theater, to see more details about that and to sign up and register to be a part of that. They are encouraging people to sign up quickly as it's limited in how many people are able to be a part of that. So you want to sign up as soon as you can if you want to be a part. There are tickets available for students who want to participate in the classes. There are also tickets available for people who just want to observe and watch the class. So you can check that out. I think this is a really exciting opportunity for Green River High School, for the students, for our community. If you're not familiar with him, Thane Jasperson is a really cool guy. He was born in Provo and grew up in Utah. And he has been on Broadway in several shows. He was in the original casts of Hamilton and Newsies. He was also in Matilda and Finding Neverland. He did several Broadway tours. He's also been in the first 2 High School Musical movies, so if you're familiar with those, you can see him in them. And he was a finalist on season 4 of So You Think You Can Dance. So he's done a lot of different stuff. Personally, I'm kind of geeking out over the fact that he's going to be here and doing these classes. I think that's such a cool opportunity. I'm excited because I'm a huge fan of Hamilton and Newsies. Those are some of my top favorite musicals ever. If you haven't watched Hamilton on Disney Plus yet, first off, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Go watch it because you need to see it if you haven't. But even if you have, go watch it again. Always worth a rewatch, of course. But go watch it and look for Thane. It is really cool to see him in it. He is part of the ensemble, so he's throughout the whole show. You can see him. But specifically, he's Samuel Seabury, who has a song and a scene close to the beginning of the musical where he's debating with Hamilton. So Thane got to be insulted by Lin-Manuel Miranda pretty much every night for years. So I think that's pretty awesome. It is really fun to see him in that role and through that performance. Obviously a big deal, and he's been able to do some really incredible stuff. So I think this is just a really cool opportunity to have him come and teach these classes. So that's what's coming up with all of our different organizations that do theater productions here locally. Definitely keep an eye out for these shows coming up, plan to attend them or to live stream them or whatever. But just want to encourage everyone to support our local theater. I think it is really important. I think it's great to support students in high schools, the students at the college, people who are studying and learning and growing, and they put on really good shows. I have been very impressed with the shows that have been done locally at a high school and college level. And support the Actors Mission for being pretty much the only local theater group that we have. So I think it's great to see how all of these theater groups have been able to keep going despite the challenges of COVID. They're still finding ways to make theater happen, and that's exciting because it's something that we need. So I want to encourage everyone to make plans to be a part of those upcoming events and support local theater. It's going to be a lot of fun. So thank you for listening to that, and I hope that everyone has a good night.